No, I can't do the smile that they do in the film, the exact smile, because that smile was creepy, the mask was creepy, and I just can't do that smile. Let's just do the review. Hello, so today I'm reviewing The Purge, and the storyline of The Purge is the year is 2022. Any and all crime is legalised for one day of the year. A family have their house on lockdown, but the son sees a man outside calling for help and decides to let this man in, but what he does not know is that a group of people are after this man to commit crime and kill this man, and now the family must fight against this gang. So The Purge stars Ethan Hawke, Lena Headey, and Reese Wakefield. I'm saying only three people because Ethan Hawke is the dad, Lena Headey is the mum, and Reese Wakefield is the leader of this gang, who is an incredibly creepy guy in this film, and I really liked him in this film. He's someone that's creepy, and he does this speech at one point that is really good, and he's just a great leader for this group, and just worked really well for this film. Ethan Hawke, he is doing this this is after Sinister, so like you saw most of the poster said from the producers of Sinister and Insidious. So he said that Sinister was the first horror film he did, but really Daybreakers was that. And now I don't know if he's going to be getting more into horror films, but this is also a horror film. In my opinion, at point, it's sort of horror and then goes into an action genre at one point, but it's really great. And Lena Headey, you'll probably recognise her from Game of Thrones or recently Mama in Dread. So this film, I was excited for it, and I'm not let down by this. This did not let me down. There's some people that have been having very mixed reviews on it, but I really enjoyed it. Wanted to maybe see more of what these people did in The Purge. I wanted maybe sort of to like go into the streets, maybe what other crimes happened, what sort of crimes people did commit, and what they really did. But you find out that there's just this one gang that want to kill this one homeless man who is going to these people's houses, this house, and on from lockdown, from the sun opening up the gate, just disarming it and letting the thing in. And they did some cool little ideas with this. The son has this little robot thing which does night vision, so there's scenes where, like when the gang are inside the house, that he will be leading round this robot, because the gang come to the house and they sort of want to compromise with the family. They're like, okay, if you let out this guy, we will compromise with you, we won't kill you, but if you do not let out this guy, we are going to send people here and we are going to get inside your house and we are going to kill all of you and this homeless guy. So things go crazy, and now the family do have to fight against this gang. It goes incredibly crazy. One scene that I really, really loved, that I was just like, this scene is great. Like, it was filmed so well. There's, mostly, there's some fighting scenes that have been in films recently, like Taken 2 did some really shitty camera work, like shaky camera. This did steady camera work that I was so happy to see. There's some really great cinematography in this, and there's just this fight scene was just so smooth. You had like even them throwing themselves to the floor, people getting thrown against walls. You could see everything that was going on. It was not shaky at all. It worked. It was a fast-paced scene, but it worked so well. And Ethan Hawke just needs to do a new action film now, because he just did this scene so well. He's got like a shotgun. He's going crazy. It was a really, really great scene. And there's some really creepy imagery in this. There's one scene that just will stay in your mind for a little bit, like with these creepy masks they wear. There's one woman that has 2 machetes in her hands. There's a creepy scene, and you see like them putting their heads through windows and stuff, and all these creepy masks. But it really, really works, and I really liked this. I don't want to go too much into the storyline of this, and I don't want to go too much into what's happening, because when I do my reviews, I don't like to spoil the film. And I feel with this is something you need to go into. You need to be a little open-minded with it. Don't expect too much, but expect sort of a fun film at times, because I had fun with this film. It's great to watch, and there's one scene at the end that was just had me laughing a lot, because it was meant to be very serious, but I know it was also, I know it was meant to be funny at the same time, because I'm not going to spoil it, because it's something that you just have to wait till the end. Now, the end of this film did get predictable. That's the only really letdown for me of this film. It was very predictable. You could sort of predict some things that are going to happen, and some things that aren't going to happen. You can predict these things, and it did what I was expecting it to do. But I still like this as a whole. It feels very short though, it ends well and everything, and I think everything that it did was good, but I'm just going to say that the ending was a bit predictable, and I feel like they could have gone maybe in a different path, but I still enjoyed this. I would have liked to see more into what the Purge did. Like I already said, I'd like to see more of what these crimes happened, and what people did actually do, and what sort of crazy things they did do, because you see like scenes where the neighbours are going out with like guns and stuff, because they're going to go out and commit the Purge and everything. They're going to go out and kill people and things, and Then there's one scene where the son asks, "Why don't you do the Purge?" And the dad's like, "We don't need to, because we don't feel the need to. But if we did have such hatred for someone, maybe we would go out and kill them or whatever." So at times it feels like maybe they're trying to do a government message, and that they're saying that maybe the government one day will go this far and something crazy like this will happen. At the end of the year 2022, something crazy like this could really happen. But all I'm going to say is I really like The Purge. I'm going to give The Purge an 8 out of 10. It's not completely perfect, or maybe like a 7.5, 8 out of 10. I don't know. I'm just sort of mixed on it, but I really did like this. I know there's a lot of people that aren't going to like it that much, but I liked it because it was a fun film. It didn't really try to take itself too seriously at points. Ethan Hawke is brilliant in it. Everyone does a good job of what they do. Like Reese Wakefield is a creepy guy, the leader of the gang, and it's done altogether really, really well, and I enjoyed it a lot. So that's my review for today. If you've seen The Purge, head on there if you enjoyed it, or if you're going to see The Purge, very excited to see it. Thank you very much for watching this. See you all again very soon. Goodbye.